Welcome to the enchanting island of Madagascar, a land of mystique and wonder where ancient traditions meet breathtaking natural beauty. In this video, we delve deep into the secrets of this fascinating island to uncover 15 taboos and strange facts that will leave you spellbound. From forbidden practices passed down through generations to bizarre customs that define the Malagasy way of life. Join us on a journey to explore the extraordinary. Prepare to be intrigued, amazed, and even a little bewildered by the wonders of Madagascar. Let's dive in! Number 15, the left-hand taboo. In Madagascar, the left hand is more than just the one you occasionally use to open a stubborn jar. It's a cultural minefield. Offering or receiving items with your left hand is seen as a major faux pas, akin to accidentally sending your boss a text meant for your crush. Historically considered impure or less favorable, the left hand is relegated to tasks like personal hygiene. Imagine you're at a bustling Malagasy market, enchanted by the vibrant colors and tantalizing aromas. You spot the perfect basket of fresh vanilla beans and without thinking, hand over your money with your left hand. The vendor's eyebrows shoot up so fast they almost leave their forehead. Quick thinking saves the day as you switch to your right hand with an apologetic smile. Lesson learned in Madagascar: when in doubt, right hand out. Number 14. Pregnant women and funerals. Pregnancy and funerals in Madagascar are a combo as awkward as showing up to a job interview in pajamas. Expecting mothers are often advised to steer clear of funerals, rooted in the belief that the spirits of the deceased might feel a bit too chatty and decide to stick around with the unborn child. Imagine being pregnant and having to tell your friend, "Sorry, I can't come to your uncle's funeral. I'm on a no-ghost diet until the baby arrives." This precaution blends respect for ancestral spirits with a touch of supernatural caution, ensuring that moms-to-be and their little ones stay on a ghost-free path to a healthy birth. Instead of attending the somber affair, a pregnant woman might be at home cozying up with some comforting Malagasy cuisine and binge-watching her favorite shows. Number 13. Bathing in certain rivers. Taking a dip in some of Madagascar's rivers isn't just about avoiding crocodiles. It's about respecting sacred waters and the spirits believed to reside within them. Imagine you're a tourist eager to cool off in a serene river only to be halted by a local with a look of horror as if you've just suggested dancing on their grandmother's grave. Certain rivers are considered so sacred that bathing in them is a big no-no, reserved only for ritualistic purposes or special ceremonies. Think of these rivers as exclusive clubs where only the ancestors have VIP access. If you were to accidentally dive into one, you'd need more than a towel to dry off. You'd need a quick lesson in local customs and a hefty dose of apologetic charm. Number 12. Lemur protection. Lemurs are Madagascar's unofficial national treasure, akin to celebrities with their own entourage of admirers. Harming a lemur is not only taboo, but akin to kicking a beloved mascot in the shins, unthinkable and sure to incite public outrage. Lemurs, with their wide-eyed, perpetually surprised expressions, are symbolic messengers of the island's rich biodiversity and cultural heritage. Picture a lemur as the ultimate animal influencer, complete with a massive following and zero tolerance for haters. If you were to harm one, you'd likely find yourself on the wrong side of a very passionate fan base, complete with protest signs and hashtags demanding justice. Next time you spot a lemur, give it the respect it deserves and maybe even snap a selfie. Just don't forget to tag #LemurLove. Number 11. Working on Tuesdays. The idea of kicking off a big project on a Tuesday is met with the same enthusiasm as receiving a soggy sandwich for lunch. Utterly disappointing and absolutely avoided. The belief is that starting significant work on this particular day brings bad luck, almost as if Tuesday has an inherent grudge against productivity. Imagine pitching a new idea to your boss and they respond, "Great, let's begin on Tuesday." The collective gasp from your Malagasy colleagues would be deafening as they rush to reschedule for a luckier day. In Madagascar, Tuesday holds the dubious honor of being the day you just don't mess with, ensuring that important endeavors are saved for days that promise smoother sailing. Number 10. Talking about death. Discussing death openly in Madagascar is like bringing up politics at a family dinner, sure to make everyone uncomfortable and eager to change the subject. It's not that Malagasy people are in denial about the inevitability of death. They simply prefer to sidestep the topic as if it were a mischievous spirit lurking in the shadows. To talk about death, you'd better be prepared to cloak it in euphemisms or elaborate metaphors. Instead of saying someone has died, they might say they've gone to the big rice field in the sky or joined the ancestors for a long chat. This conversational black hole ensures that the topic of death remains respectfully distant, preserving the cheerfulness of any gathering. Number 9. Whistling at night. Whistling at night in Madagascar is like inviting a supernatural karaoke session where you didn't pick the songs and the guests are all ghosts. The belief is that whistling after dark can summon spirits, making it a taboo so ingrained that even the crickets might stop their chirping in disapproval. Imagine you're strolling through a Malagasy village under the moonlight, feeling whimsical, and you start whistling your favorite tune. Suddenly, windows slam shut, doors lock, and village cats dart for cover. By nightfall, those who know better keep their lips tightly sealed, lest they become the unwitting DJ for an ethereal dance party. Number 8. Vanilla production. Madagascar is the undisputed queen of vanilla production, a title it wears with all the flair of a red carpet superstar. This small island nation churns out about 80% of the world's vanilla, transforming ordinary desserts into heavenly delights. The process, however, is far from glamorous. Vanilla farming in Madagascar is a labor of love involving meticulous hand pollination of each orchid blossom, a task so precise it makes brain surgery look like a walk in the park. Farmers rise with the sun, armed with tiny bamboo sticks, ready to play matchmaker for their precious plants. Once pollinated, the vanilla beans require months of careful curing, transforming from green pods into the aromatic dark treasures we know and love. Number 7. Avenue of the Baobabs. The Avenue of the Baobabs in Madagascar is like nature's very own art gallery, showcasing ancient towering trees that look straight out of a fantasy novel. This iconic dirt road, flanked by majestic baobabs, is a sight to behold, especially when the golden hues of sunset cast long, dramatic shadows across the landscape. Walking along this avenue, you might feel like a tiny ant navigating a giant's garden, dwarfed by these botanical behemoths that have stood the test of time for centuries. The magic of the Avenue of the Baobabs isn't just in its visual splendor, but also in the stories these trees could tell if they could talk. Number 6. Isolated evolution. Madagascar is an evolutionary playground, a living laboratory where nature has conducted its most eccentric experiments in splendid isolation. Separated from the African mainland millions of years ago, this island became a world unto itself, fostering an array of flora and fauna that exist nowhere else on Earth. Lemurs, chameleons, and fossa roam the forests, each species exhibiting traits and adaptations found only in Madagascar. This evolutionary seclusion has created a biodiversity hotspot so unique that scientists often describe it as the 8th continent. Famadihana, the turning of the bones. Famadihana, also known as the turning of the bones, is one of Madagascar's most unique and vibrant traditions, turning what would typically be a somber event into a joyous celebration of life and death. Every few years, Malagasy families exhume the remains of their ancestors from family crypts, carefully rewrap them in fresh silk shrouds, and dance with the bodies to lively music. The atmosphere during Famadihana is far from morose. It's filled with laughter, music, and a palpable sense of community. Relatives travel from far and wide to partake in the ceremony, bringing food, drinks, and gifts to honor their ancestors. This celebration beautifully encapsulates the Malagasy view of death as a continuation of life, celebrated with rhythm, reverence, and unyielding joy. Number 4. Pirate history. Madagascar's pirate history reads like an adventurous tale straight out of a swashbuckling novel, complete with hidden treasures, legendary buccaneers, and mysterious hideouts. During the 17th and 18th centuries, this island became a notorious haven for pirates, drawn by its strategic location along the lucrative Indian Ocean trade routes. Idyllic bays and secluded coves provided the perfect cover for infamous pirates like William Kidd and Henry Every, who sought refuge from relentless naval authorities. One of the most legendary pirate utopias was Libertalia, a mythical free colony purportedly founded by pirates in Madagascar. While its existence remains a blend of fact and fiction, the impact of pirate history on Madagascar is undeniable. Number 3. Eating eels. The practice of eating eels in Madagascar is wrapped in layers of cultural beliefs and taboos, making these slippery creatures more than just a culinary curiosity. In certain regions, consuming eels is strictly forbidden, a fady rooted in ancestral traditions and spiritual respect. For the Malagasy people, eels are often associated with ancestors or protective spirits, and eating them is believed to bring bad luck or anger the spirits. So when dining in Madagascar, it's wise to ask about any local taboos before diving into that delicious-looking seafood dish. By avoiding eels, you ensure harmony with the spiritual world and honor the past. Number 2. Sapphire mining. Sapphire mining in Madagascar is a blend of fortune, toil, and transformation, turning remote areas into bustling hubs of activity. The island's sapphire deposits, particularly in the region of Ilakaka, have drawn thousands of miners and prospectors from around the world, each hoping to strike it rich. While the influx of wealth has spurred local development and brought economic opportunities, it has also led to environmental degradation and social issues, highlighting the need for responsible mining practices. The vibrant blue stones unearthed from the Malagasy soil are prized globally, making their journey from earth to gemstone an intricate tale of luck and labor. Number 1. Unique wildlife. Madagascar's unique wildlife is a biological marvel, with over 90% of its species found nowhere else on Earth. This extraordinary biodiversity is a result of the island's long isolation from mainland Africa, allowing evolution to take a wildly creative turn. From the tiny mouse lemur to the towering Baobabs, Madagascar is a treasure trove of unique flora and fauna. Lemurs, with their diverse species and quirky behaviors, are perhaps the most famous inhabitants, captivating the hearts of both locals and visitors. Chameleons of all shapes and sizes, including the world's smallest and largest, roam the forests, while the elusive fossa, a carnivorous mammal, adds to the island's mysterious allure. The rich tapestry of life in Madagascar is a testament to nature's boundless creativity and the island's unique evolutionary journey. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the wonders of Madagascar. Don't forget to hit that sub, there is plenty more to come. Please check our other videos too.